Wo-Chien is a defensive rune Pokemon normally, but in the Global Challenge Best of 1, anything goes, and to surprise a lot of Chi-Yu offensive combos that like to do a lot of damage to Wo-Chien, a lot of them ran either Choice Specs or Assault Vest with Tera Water Tera Blast, and this one qualified for Japan Nationals, and we're going to be trying out this Assault Vest Tera Water Tera Blast Wo-Chien and seeing how well it goes. This team features offensive Assault Vest Wo-Chien with Tera Water Tera Blast. Both Dondozo and Goldengo tend to struggle against Chi-Yu offensive teams, so this Assault Vest Wo-Chien can catch a lot of players off guard, doing massive damage to Iron Bundle and Chi-Yu to allow Dondozo or Goldengo a much easier time dealing with the rest of the team. Terrafire Dondozo with Life Orb can catch a lot of players off guard with the ability to knock out many common threats, while having Haze Xianpao to help against opposing Dondozo and Arcanine to round out the rest of the team. You can lead a lot with the Wo-Chien with a partner like Tatsugiri, Dondozo, Goldengo, or Arcanine, and try to chip your opponent or eliminate a threat to one of your back Pokemon in the endgame. If you would like to check out the creator or the details of the team, they will be linked in the description. Braviary, Palafin, Xianpao, Stonjourner, Goldengo, and Iron Hands. Definitely a unique take on things. Okay. Just dealing. Okay, so their Dondozo answers. I feel like it has to be. Well, they have Palafin probably with Haze and Xianpao. I don't think it'd have Haze on it, but yeah, those are probably the options. I like offensive lead here. Goldengo, Xianpao. I actually don't even like Dondozo Tatsugiri in this matchup. It doesn't really. Maybe Tatsugiri, but definitely not Dondozo. Just because there's the Iron Hands combined with the Palafin, it just makes maneuvering not that great here. I like Arcanine, I think, in the back, and the Wo-Chien. This Tera Water Wo-Chien is actually pretty hard for their team to actually break through, especially if I burn the Iron Hands right here. So we'll see how this matchup plays out. My goal is to try to eliminate the Braviary so I don't have to activate Defiant, because I think Braviary is actually a monster with the Defiant ability. It actually does go pretty strong. We'll see. I don't want to Tera if I don't have to, though. We're gonna see the lead of the Stonjourner plus the Goldengo. Okay, versus my Xianpao and my Goldengo. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. This could be a wide guard here. I think my best play is probably just to go for a... Do I want to Sucker Punch immediately? Probably not, because I have no idea if this is just nasty plot. Or Shadow Ball. I think Shadow Ball could be pretty likely too. I don't know if this is Make It Rain or not. I think my best mid ground is to go for a Sacred Sword into the Stonjourner and probably just swap into the Wo-Chien here. It does cover a lot. I expect Make It Rain or Shadow Ball though. I'm gonna go Wo-Chien because I can also heal too. Let's see. I don't know who's Terraing. It'd probably be the Goldengo, I'd have to guess, if they do Terra. I guess they want to click Wide Guard now that I think about it, because why would you click Wide Guard when I don't have to click Make It Rain? I'd probably be clicking Shadow Ball here. They are going to Terra their Goldengo. It is going to be the Terra Flying. Okay, so I have Ice Spinner, but do they double up the Xianpao is the question. Terra Flying. They Shadow Ball immediately. Okay. Also, their Scarf. Good to confirm. Okay. Sacred Sword into you. Doesn't do that much because of the Ruin ability, ironically. Rock Slide going to come out and do a lot more damage. Yeah. But that's an okay trade for the most part. Yeah, I don't mind that trade. Because I'm pretty sure Shadow Ball shouldn't knock out the... I'm trying to think about this. Do I Ice Spinner here? Because I could Ice Spinner, go Arcanine. Or I could just Sacred Sword. Shadow Ball, I feel like doesn't KO Xianpao at this range. You know what? I'm gonna Sacred Sword, and I'm gonna go for a Arcanine swap. They're gonna retreat the Goldengo because they don't want the Ice Spinner. Perfect. Oh, just Braviary. Well, they want to switch out Braviary, right? Oh, they're crazy. They're crazy. Oh, they're crazy. Okay. Good plan on their part. I should have Ice Spinnered. That's fine if I get rid of the Stonjourner right here. Okay, Sacred Sword, goodbye. Okay, cool. I mean, Braviary can't touch my Golden Go. Also, there was no Palafin, so unless it's in the back, because where's your Dondozo answer? Iron Hands. I guess it was just Iron Hands, huh? It is 100% worth using my... Is it one... I would like to use my Tera here if I can get rid of Braviary. 100%, yeah. I'm going to target the Braviary and I'm going to go for a Wisp in the hands. They already used their Tera and I already confirmed the Scarf was on the Golden Go. Unless you're Sash Braviary. Don't be Sash Braviary. Or Yachi. Don't be Yachi Berry. Okay, Tera to Shein Pow. Let's see. Take out the Arcanine. Cool. Ice Spinner. Okay, it goes down. Perfect. So that's really good. And this is Golden Go. That has to lock itself in a Shadow Ball most likely. Okay. This is still a bit tricky. I definitely want a Sucker Punch though. I can protect this turn if I want to, I suppose. I don't want to protect. I kind of want to just Wisp. I'd rather just Wisp here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to Wisp the hands. Because I feel like the immediate burn's going to give me so much momentum because it's going to be awkward to position against the Golden Go the next turn. Oh, they went for the Shadow Ball. Okay, into Arcanine. That's cool. If I hit the Wisp, nice. I do land a Wisp. That's really good. I think I had the game sealed because a burned hand shouldn't be able to beat Golden Go. So all I have to do is get rid of their Golden Go. And they went for Drain Punch into Arcanine, which is actually perfect. So I go out into my Golden Go here. Because I don't want to go Wo-Chien because I have the Tablets of Ruin. Sucker Punch KOs the Golden Go here. And I'm going to trick the Iron Hands because it can only go for either Wall Charge or Drain Punch. But I was going to be forfeit because they realize it. Whew. That could have been terrifying. I'm glad I didn't fall for the Scarf Golden Go immediately, which I have been seeing pop up more. I was not expecting it on this team, but the Braviary double was good for my opponent, but thankfully I did have the Shein Pal still around to deal with it. Iron Bundle, Great Tusk, Brute Banette, Dashiyu, Fluttermane, and Azumarill. Okay. Definitely a lot of scary Pokemon. Pollen Puff would actually be nice on the Wo-Chien in this matchup because I'd love to hit the Brute Banette for 4 times effective, but can't really do that. Dondozo is... They gotta be scared of Dondozo. I'd imagine they bring the Brute Banette here. I'd imagine they bring the... The problem is once the Brute Banette comes in, I'm a little bit scared of like how it's gonna interact. I'd imagine Scarf Tusk maybe on this team. I can't tell. Maybe it's Icy Wind Flutter with Speed Booster. But no, it's probably Booster on the Iron Bundle. I'd imagine the Flutter is just offensive Veto Life or Respects. Okay, what do I want to go here? I'm just really scared about the Brute Banette. Brute Banette's actually the terrifying Pokemon here. I think I want to choose Wo-Chien here. Wo-Chien Tatsugiri seems really good to me here as a lead. I do really like it a lot. I think Arcanine to back for sure. My last Pokemon I'm just not too confident of. Golden Go's nice for the Azumarill. Dondozo, of course, but I don't expect to get anything with the Tuts with it. I think I go Shein Pal. It's going to be super awkward though because I'm going to be playing a weird game with the defense. Like if I switch in the Shein Pal, which is pretty likely in this match, I think. The fact that I have the lower defense could screw over my calcs, especially with Wo-Chien. But I think it's necessary. I think like I don't want to really like the Dondozo limits my positioning and only really does like one decent hit here, and they're definitely gonna prepare for it. Like Shiyu bundle is definitely like something I would expect here. Okay. Tablets of Ruin. Booster energy on the bundle is not too surprising. Gonna be the Speed Booster. Do I mind if they KO the Tatsugiri turn 1? I feel like this could be freeze dry into the Wo-Chien. Arcanine switch is a bit too obvious. I don't really want to force a Tera if I don't have to. I feel like I should Tera though. I'm gonna Tera, go for the Giga Drain immediately. And you know what? I'm gonna go for a Draco Meteor into the Chi-Yu. I think this is okay. I don't really care about Freeze Dry because if they Freeze Dry the Tatsugiri, the Iron Bundle goes down, and I think that's a completely okay trade. Yeah, I think that'd be a completely okay trade. So let's see if that's going to be the case. We get the Tera Water on the Wo-Chien. A Protect, which is actually good for me too. Unless it's double Protect. Okay, nice. Big Draco Meteor into the Chi-Yu. Puts in Extreme Speed range upcoming. Did they Heat Wave? Heat Wave, okay. Nice. Okay. Not a terrible trade there at all. Not a terrible trade at all. Want to keep my Tatsugiri around now since I have the opportunity to. The Chi-Yu, I think, is in Extreme Speed range. Yeah, probably going to Freeze Dry the Tatsugiri now, if anything. They could double up my Wo-Chien too, but that's all right. I'm going to go Arcanine here for the Intimidate. Which doesn't matter, but it covers a double from the... Like, if they want to switch out for some reason their Iron Bundle, that's okay here. I don't think they're clicking Hydro Pump into the Tatsugiri now. I think they're going to either double up the Wo-Chien or they're going to target the Tatsugiri with Freeze Dry. So we're going to go out into our Arcanine because we have Extreme Speed Pressure. We're going to Giga Drain to heal ourselves up after this attack from the opponent's Pokemon into my Wo-Chien here. They Tera, which is fine too. Okay. Where are they Terraing? This could be Tera Blast? No, they Tera the bundle. Tera Steel. Okay. That complicates things. Freeze Dry, perfect. Dark Pulse, okay, don't flinch. Nice. Good Giga Drain damage. Dark Pulse is not doing too much. Freeze Dry is going to do a lot. It's not the best, but it's a decent position. Now it's the question of what's going to go happen here. If I was Storm Drain Tatsu, I'd definitely swap out and go for Extreme Speed or Flare Blitz, but this is a read here, I think. I want to get rid of the Iron Bundle if I can. I can get rid of either of these Pokemon with a smart switch. I just don't know what they're doing here specifically. I think I'm going to Dark Pulse here and Protect. I'm going to retreat Chi-Yu, which is smart. Okay. Into the Group and Net. Okay. It didn't Protect though. Okay. That's really good for me actually because I get the Dark Pulse KO here. Nice. They did Pump. Beautiful. Because I get rid of the Iron Bundle and getting rid of Iron Bundle is so huge for me. Assuming that Dark Pulse KOs, which it does. Yeah, even without the Beads of Ruin. Perfect. Offensive Chi-Yu putting in work. I'll definitely say that. Good start. Good start to this battle. All right, because the Chi-Yu is already super weakened. Flutter Mane can come in, I guess. Probably is. If Flutter Mane comes in, it's locking itself in a Shadow Ball. Oh, that's Great Tusk, isn't it? Yeah, that's Great Tusk. Okay. This is where it can get complicated. I'm going for Giga Drain into Great Tusk. And I'm probably going to... if it's Scarf, I don't know if it's Scarf or not. The Tatsugiri outspeeds Tusk, but... we'll find out. I think my play is to protect the... well, I just protected Arcanine, right? Shoot. I think I go... did I risk Chi-Yu? I think I risk Chi... I think I... Chi-Pao? I think I risk Chi-Pao. Because even if, like, they Bullet Seed, that's okay. Sort of ruined. They're not targeting the Wo-Chien with the Tusk. Yeah, they Headlong Rush. But I'm pretty sure that has to be Scarf. Could be Sash, but I think it is Scarf. Oh, I'm faster, which is really good. Oh, it is Sash. That makes it so much easier for me. Okay, sick. And it wasn't fast, Brute and Net, but I guess they don't have Tailwind, so it makes more sense. I get the Giga Drain off. Huge. Spore? Okay. I'm feeling very good about this spot, though. And I mean very, very good. Because I have Sucker Punch threat. I'm going to Ruin Nation and Protect. Oh, I don't have Protect, right? I have to just go on the offensive. Sucker Punch doesn't KO Chien Pao though, I think, with the Ruin ability, so I should be okay. I think I want to just get damage on the Brupanet. So I'm gonna go for Giga Drain here and just Ice Spinner the Brupanet and put it in range of Arcanine. Because Extreme Speed just cleans up the right slot guaranteed, so all I need is damage on the Brupanet, I think, and I win. Because I have Safety Goggles. I don't know the Brupanet. I mean, Pollen Puff's the only thing I actually am fearful of. They hard swap the Brupanet into Chi-Yu. Okay. What are they doing with the... Okay, they attacked with the Great Tusk, which is smart. Wow, that actually did less than I thought, but it's because of the Ruin ability. Okay. Which is fine. I burned a turn of sleep. Oh, no, I know. This is fine, yeah. I just go Tatsugiri here. Granted, I have to hit Muddy Waters, but it's not the worst. I also am burning turns with my Wo-Chien, and I still feel that Extreme Speed Arcanine does win. So I'm just gonna start burning sleep turns by Muddy Watering here. Yeah, even if Brupanet swaps, that's okay. I just gotta make sure that I have enough power to actually deal with their team, which they still have really awkward positioning against Scarf Tatsugiri. They're gonna retreat the Great Tusk. Okay, so Chi is protecting. All right. Probably should have anticipated the Great Tusk switch because it was intimidated. Yeah, the Chi has protect. Okay. I am going to get some damage on the Brupanet if I hit. It's not the biggest deal if I don't hit. Okay, that's fine. Sucker Punch no shot KOs Tatsugiri because we have the ability right here. We're going to go for the Ruination and we're going to go for Muddy Water here once again. I think it's going to come down to double protects as well as Muddy Water hitting here. I just need to hit the left slot. I don't have to hit the Brupanet. I just got to hit every other slot to make sure that I have pressure on that slot. So Arcanine can come in and click Extreme Speed and just win. Because as long as like the Brupanet can't ever Pollen Puff a partner, I should be fine. I retreat Chi-Yu into the Great Tusk. Okay. Which actually makes it easier for me because I'm pretty sure that I was way more scared of the Tusk endgame. But yeah, this is perfect. Muddy Water gonna come out, but it makes sense because if Chi-Yu goes down there, and they could have went for the double attack. That's the only thing I could really see, because otherwise I just get like Extreme Speed. I get intimidated and I still have the tablets, so I guess the Great Tusk isn't doing as much. Ruination into that slot, Spore into the Tatsugiri, but yeah, this should be game here at this point. Unless, I mean, I guess yeah, Pollen Puff. You could go for Pollen Puff if you have it. I mean, I keep targeting a Chi-Yu slot, right? I just want to make sure I don't mess this up. I think it's always Tera Blast to Chi-Yu, and I think it's always Arcanine, right? Because their plays are Dark Pulse. I think their plays are either Protect Spore or Dark Pulse Attack, which I'm pretty sure that Arcanine covers both. As long as Dark Pulse doesn't KO the Arcanine with like a crit here. But even then, they had to Rage Powder then, which is specific here. Yeah, they protect. Yeah, I should have had the Seal then. Perfect. Okay, cool. They teared the bundle, so I don't have to worry about tearing the Chi-Yu. Yeah. Yep, they spored again. And that's why I got an Arcanine now, because they had to either Rage Powder Dark Pulse specifically, which is kind of specific. It's really specific where I don't think it's very likely here in this case. Now I win by Extreme Speeding and going for attacks, really. So I'm going to go for, I guess, Dark Pulse, because I can flinch and there's not really much damage I can do and target the Chi-Yu. They got to go for what? Double Protect, and then like, what does the Brupanet do to Arcanine? I don't think it can. Crunch crit? But yeah, no double protect. Extreme Speed is able to finish out the Chi-Yu at that low health. Perfect. And yeah, that's going to seal it up. Whew. All right. Perfect. Wo-Chien fast asleep. All good. Well, let's see. Yep. But as you can see, not doing too much damage at all thanks to the Tablets of Ruin. But this is probably loaded dice then, I imagine. It's just not as fast as I anticipated because there is no Tailwind. I thought there was Tailwind on this team, but looking back at it, yeah, there wasn't Tailwind. It was just the Iron Bundle here. So it makes sense to run a slower Brupanet, especially if you want it for as Dozo answer. Yeah, they didn't have Tailwind. I was just worried about if they were actually fast, and I was worried about how much damage my Wo-Chien was taking earlier. But yeah, perfect. And Offensive Wo-Chien takes one. Really solid in this matchup actually too. It was really good. Being able to like pressure that bundle Chi-Yu lead was so nice right there. And then just dish out a lot of damage throughout, like handling the Tusk, slowing it down. Felt really good in this matchup. Iron Hands, the Ting Lu Iron Bundle, King Gambit, Dragapult, and Gyarados. Alright. Definitely some picks right here. King Gambit's definitely a tough Pokemon to deal with if it's a setup one. I really do like my Wo-Chien though. They don't have many special attackers unless the Dragapult's special too, but I highly doubt that. I like Wo-Chien. I don't know if I want to lead it. It's definitely an okay lead. I like Dondozo and Tatsugiri. Yes and no. I don't mind having Dondozo, but it's not like it's breaking through anything specific. I do like the Tatsugiri, I think. I am max speed Tatsugiri, or am I not? Because outspeed and Pult's actually important. Okay, I am max speed, which does outspeed Pult, which is actually really good here. Okay. So I think Tatsugiri plus Wo-Chien isn't a bad lead. Yeah, and then Xian Pao, or maybe Xian Pao Tatsugiri. Xian Pao Tatsugiri is not bad either, because I'm trying to cover for King Gambit. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think that this is okay here. I don't know if they're going... I think they will probably bring King Gambit. I think Iron Bundle is going to be brought. I think Gyarados is going to be brought. The rest, I'm not 100% certain. Because you want Gyarados probably for Intimidate. It's also like pretty good resistance to like Make It Rain and Arcanine as well. The Iron Bundle... probably your biggest damage output. Probably Hands. And then last Pokemon, I don't know. Dragapult. Okay. It is Dragapult. Okay, that's perfect, actually. Because I lead Xian Pao plus my Tatsugiri right here. Now, I don't know if they're going to Tera immediately. Most of the Dragapults I've seen are Choice Banded. They could switch out and go for a Thunder Wave, which I think is okay here. I'm just going to go for a Draco Meteor, I think. I could also Sucker Punch, so they might be scared of that too. I do just want damage into Gyarados. Or if I want to catch the swap here, I guess I could. I don't know what switches in. King Gambit? Maybe the Ting Lu? I would like damage on the Gyarados though, because Gyarados is annoying. I think I'm just going to Ice Spinner though, the Gyarados turn 1. Because if they withdraw Pulse, if this is King Gambit, I wish I clicked Sacred Sword. Okay, it's Iron Hands. I definitely prefer the damage that I'm getting here. Okay, cool. So Draco Meteor into the Iron Hands for some very nice damage because that's a critical hit. Very, very nice. That's Assault Vest guaranteed on the Iron Hands. And we get a free Ice Spinner. Beautiful. So that is a very nice thing. Oh, they Thunder Wave the Xian Pao. So I'll take that since I still have Sucker Punch pressure. I wonder if they're Volt Switching here or they're clicking Fake Out. Probably attacking here, I'd think. I'm going to go out into my Wo-Chien and I'm going to go for Arcanine in the slot. So we get an Intimidate off plus the Tablets of Ruin. They're going to be in a really tough spot because I just go for the Wisp, I think, into the Iron Hand slot the following turn and Giga Drain. Or I could go for Ruination. Ruination's probably better than Gyarados because I get the guaranteed 50% into Gyarados, which is really good here. So I think that's probably my play. But I am liking this position a lot. They don't have a Wisp switch and they just can't do any damage right now. Maybe the Iron Hands depending on its set, but it's Assault Vest, so it can't really do much other than close combat my Wo-Chien for like a huge amount, which we'll see if it's going to be the case here. We do have Intimidate plus the tablet. Underwave, calling the Arcanine switch. Good plan on their part. Okay. And what did they do with the Iron Hands? Drain Punch. Okay. So they double that slot to cover for the swap or not. Okay. Glad they take that. Just them going for Thunder Waves is going to be pretty annoying, but overall, if I can get one burn, I'm in a good spot. I'm going to go for a Wisp here into the Iron Hands. If they Waterfall, then I'm going to have to play a pretty annoying game, but we'll see. We're going to see the Dragapult come in. All right. Let's see. Probably Waterfall then. Or Taunt is actually the best case. All right. All right. All right. Land the attacks here, and we're in a really good shape here. Ruination into the Gyarados is very beautiful. Nice. Very nice. Are you berry? You're citrus berry. Okay. Or is that pinch berry? I think it's citrus. Yeah, citrus. The Wisp? Okay. Not the worst. Not great, but not the worst. Okay. I want Arcanine around 100%, so I'm clicking Dark Pulse, and it's kind of unfortunate. I gotta think this through. I think it's... I'd have to section POW here. Oh, I either have a really weak answer to Iron Hands, or I have a really weak King Gambit game. I think I'd rather go Shein POW though. I'm gonna go Shein POW. We're gonna take a very heavy Dragon Darts. I don't know if they're gonna Tera because they haven't seen the Wo-Chien set yet. But I think I need Arcanine so I can burn the hands, because if I don't burn the hands, it's so problematic. We're bringing out our Shein POW. I'm probably Waterfall Dragon Darts, I imagine. Yep, Dragon Darts. Actually, we're probably going to tank the attack just fine. Wow, we ate that up just fine. They went for Thunder Wave, not Waterfall. What? Okay. Nice. No flinch. Or no para. That actually survived, which I'm surprised, but okay. I'm going for Giga Drain here into the Gyarados. I feel like I Sucker Punch the Gyarados too. I don't think it's necessary to, but they got to be worried about Sucker Punch, I'd imagine. I'm just going to Sucker Punch the Gyarados. Okay, they stay in, which is cool as well. I probably knock out the Gyarados, assuming... Oh, they went for Disable. Okay, that makes sense. That avoided the Sucker Punch too. All right. Waterfall into the Shein POW. That actually does nothing. This Tablet of Ruins is going insane. Giga Drain. We don't knock out the Gyarados, but that is still very, very solid right here. Okay, beautiful. All right, Taunt wears off, doesn't matter. They're all in Sucker Punch range. I think we just Giga Drain the Pult. I think Giga Drain the Pult. I don't think you saw that I was Sucker Punching. You might try to disable my Shein POW. I'm gonna risk my Tatsugiri here. I mean, risking my Tatsugiri is fine too. I think it is, because having Sacred Sword pressure is still pretty good. They protect. Okay. This is actually darts. Well, I live one with Tatsugiri because it's not choice banded. Yeah, they disabled. Perfect. And I don't care if I get this attack off or not, but I do, which is great. Because if I didn't, I just, you know, go for Icy Wind the following turn and I outspeed with the choice scarf, so it was okay. Nice maneuverability. This Assault Vest Wo-Chien. Well, this Assault Vest doesn't really come into play, but having all 4 moves is nice, and the Dark Pulse on the Dragapult was actually pretty good. The Iron Hands is coming out again. Okay. It's just the King Gambit I'm a little bit worried about. I'm going for a Giga Drain and a Gyarados, and I'm just swapping to Arcanine. I'm not risking a... Well, this also helps me cover for the King Gambit as well, because I want to make sure that the Gyarados doesn't double out the King Gambit too. This could be fake out Thunder Wave into the Tatsugiri. Okay, yep. Oh, they Waterfalled. I think they called a swap. Okay. Drain Punch. That Intimidate going clutch, and that's why I wanted to save Arcanine. That's a pretty bad para, but it's okay. This is where it can get a little bit ugly. I don't think they Thunder Wave again. I actually want to go for a Giga Drain into the Iron Hands, and I think I'm going to swap out a Tatsugiri because it's probably Waterfall, and I don't want to risk getting parried here on the extreme speed. And then I also still have Arcanine for another round of Intimidate, which I think is better. Yeah, so they Waterfall. They're doing no damage to Tatsugiri. Excellent. They Drain Punch the Tatsugiri, which is a good play on their part, but still survive. Giga Drain, beautiful. Because I got health back. No longer disabled, which shouldn't matter too much. I think I go for Ruination into the Iron Hands. The question is, am I Muddy Watering here? Am I going for a drag? I kind of want to click Muddy Water realistically, because I feel like I've already lost a bit of momentum. Because I feel like if they protect your... Nah, I'm going to click Muddy Water. Yeah, because if they protect, it's cool. Okay. Because I'm pressuring the Iron Hands with a bunch of damage right now. Okay. Good damage. Accuracy drop's also a pretty big benefit. Drain Punch into the Wo-Chien. Okay. Okay, the Wo-Chien's getting low though. Like dangerously low. Ruination into the hands. Is it not King Game in the back? It might be Iron Bundle. If it's Iron Bundle, that explains why they're making these plays. Better pop my Tera right now for the Wo-Chien, or is it better to save... Tera on the Tatsugiri I think is pretty useless. I think now I go for a Giga Drain here. I think I go for the Tera. I think I go for the Tera Giga Drain into the Iron Hands and Muddy Water. I don't think it's King Gambit. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be Iron Bundle. So I think I make this play based on that assumption. Okay. The problem is I still have 3 paralyzed Pokemon, so this endgame is not exactly super easy to deal with. Especially if I miss the Iron Hands, because I think the double up KO'd, unfortunately, after the Drain Punch healing. Yeah, I survived. Yeah, that was just a risk that I took. These fun arrays were gonna add up over time. It is Iron Bundle as the last, okay. I have outs. I have outs. They're not great outs, though. I'll definitely say that much. Just booster, right? Going Arcanine here. I think it did give me the best option, though. I do think that the Tera on that turn was really crucial. Unfortunately, I just did not get any damage on the Iron Hands. And now it's not even in extreme speed range, which is really bad. I see a Tera from the bundle. Is Tera Ghost? Because if Tera Ghost, that's a mistake. Ice, okay. This might be Icy Wind plus attack here, which actually would have thrown away to... Okay, no, they freeze fire. Okay, that makes more sense. This doesn't KO Arcanine. Yep. Drain Punch. Oh, boy. It might come down to pumps. It might come down to a read here. Jeez. We're going the Chien Pao. I think as long as we KO the bundle, we're in a good position, but I don't know if bundle protects this turn. Okay, we're 137 speed. Unfortunately, Iron Hands outspeeds paralyzed Arcanine. I think I gotta dodge a pump. I think I have to dodge a pump. And I have to avoid the paralysis. Extreme speed. Wait, Icy Wind. Oh, did they double the Wo-Chien? Or the Chien Pao? Oh, Icy Wind KO'd the Arcanine. That makes sense. Do I outspeed the hands? I don't think I do. I think hands hit 71. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, the damage in the hands on both times would have put in extreme speed range, but I was just gonna get paralyzed eventually, right? It's just unfortunate that like I probably got like paralyzed on the more crucial turns, and like the turns I could afford it to be paralyzed, like I got the attacks off, which I don't think really changed too much realistically. Unless I completely misread the item on the Iron Bundle, but I'm pretty sure this was Speed Booster. Unless for some reason it's Speed Booster that underspeeds Tatsugiri, but yeah, it's a freeze dry. And it was faster. Unfortunate. But yeah, that was just like how I was gonna unfortunately have to play this game. I didn't really have ways to break through Gyarados like efficiently, and I just got Thunder Wave a bunch, and unfortunately like I had to take some turns of paralysis eventually. All right, let's go over the games. Game 1 wasn't anticipating the Scarf Golden Go, but I was able to take a nice advantage eliminating the Stonejourner, and the Tera Ghost on Qianpao allowed me to eliminate the Braviary and have a solid 3v2. Game 2, first few turns didn't go amazing, but being able to eliminate the Iron Bundle allowed me to have a lot of pressure with my Qianpao and Arcanine in the end game. Game 3, felt I played well, but might have had played too passive as I let myself get screwed over against the Gyarados and paralysis when I had a few opportunities to take a more aggressive approach and probably denied myself getting paralyzed in the end game multiple turns. Yeah, Wo-Chien, it's not able to pick up KOs, but was able to tank a lot of attacks with the Assault Vest and its natural really great special defense, and dish out a lot of damage, which made it really hard for my opponent to come back. So really strong right here. But if you do want to try out the team for yourself, the rental code is on your screen. You could also check out the details of the team, the creator, and the report down below in the description. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more VGC content as always.